Hi everybody, it's a Sunday supplement. Today I wasn't going to go live. I was busy sharpening my axe, learning some things, just trying to review what I've been doing. Oh, excuse me, I've got itchy nose. But then I discovered a couple of things. I thought I'd share them with you because I thought, one of them was a great technique that I can just show you how I do something, and the other is I don't know, I just like it, so I'm going to share it with you. Okay, so here we go. I was just casually scrolling. Okay, and I found this lady. I found a video of hers, Digital Laura. So big shout out to you, Digital Laura. And she did something. She had a video on 10. I don't know if I can find it on there easily. Let me just have a look. She had a little video, be on Reels actually, won't it? And she basically did a little video about. I'm not sure which one it is, but basically there was one about using ChatGPT prompts. And it was a great little video. But of course, with all these things, it's like, how can I want to use those? I wanted to write down the 10 prompts that she had. And so what I did was I just played the video. I'll come back up here. So I played the video, recorded it on voice notes. So there you go, Digital Laura. I don't know if you see that, Digital Laura. Too bright. Digital Laura 10 GPT prompts, and I popped them into here. I chopped them into Notebook LM. Okay, so that's a free resource, Notebook LM. Absolutely fantastic. If you've got Google Workspace, then you get the pro version of this for free, and it is really, really lovely. And I love it because you've seen it before, where I have used it to do my little diagrams, my little wire diagrams. So these were the 10 ChatGPT prompts. So they've covered business and finance, learning and knowledge, writing and content. And this is how I like to learn. So prompt 1 was talk to a millionaire. So that went through, selecting a successful figure like Barbara Corcoran, don't know who she is, and we state our specific business challenge, and we ask them basically the prompt is to ask them to learn everything. If I click this button, it will take us to the prompt. Here we go. So there we go. Leverage knowledge. We're simulating this figure. The GPT is explicitly directed to use all the knowledge of Barbara and any and every available information about how she thinks to address the native challenge. So what we're doing is we're telling GPT to get all the information it possibly can and use that information to formulate a response. So you're basically trying to pick the brains of whichever millionaire or whichever successful person it is that you want to pick their brains of. Really, really helpful. Now, I can't say that's going to be based on what things they've said in public, what's in the public domain, but it's going to give you something, I think, which is pretty cool. Now, so how can we take this further? Well, I love this. Look, I'm going to play. Well, two things. Let me show you. So what I did, one of the things was we can then get a complete transcript. Okay, so I copied that transcript and I popped it into ChatGPT, and I got my little ChatGPT to basically do a. Let me share this tab, and if I share this into the screen, like that one, there you go. So I popped it into my little ChatGPT. So what I did was I asked it. So there you go. So I put all that transcript in. So here we go. So ChatGPT knows how I want to be my relatable voice, rewritten and enhanced in Nick Wood's voice. So these are the prompts, okay? So I can actually have these, and I can share these with anybody because I've got them to put it into a little template table. Now, here's the genius part, is that I can actually then just copy that, and I can put it back into Notebook LM, copied text. Oh, let me share with you what I'm doing, so I can come back into Notebook LM, show you this bit. Got it copied text. This is a totally new one, and I can just paste it all in there, insert, and now it's going to be doing and working its magic, but this time it's in my voice, so this will be super cool. Okay, so again, like previously, I've got the full text there I can use. I can click on the mind map again, and the video overview. I love these. You've got quizzes, reports, you've got flashcards. Absolutely fantastic. And you've got an audio overview as well, which is really great for podcasting. And again, just having another element of what it is you're trying to get across, or the know, like, and trust of yourself. If you've got two people chatting to you on like a radio show, that's what that audio view does. So let me look at this then. So here we go. So 10 essential ChatGPT prompts is now mine. And so we can click on there. So business and strategy, research and insight, content, creative development. And on that one, we've got call of prompts and the final thought. Yeah. So business and strategy. So we've got the project planner on demand, viral carousel generator, the build a full course or challenge. So they've got the viral suggest 5 high impact ideas, include strong calls to action, project planner on demand, include tasks, deliverables, and all these things I can just click down into, and it will give me. So make that smaller. Oops, make that smaller. And that will give me where that's picking that up from. So here we go. So discuss what these sources say about the tasks. So yeah, that's all good. Now it's also doing the video overview, which might take a while, but I want it to bear with me, because I want to be able to share with you that as well, because it is a brilliant way. Let's show you let's show you what we could do. We could use the one that they've done previously, but I don't really want to do that. So let's just go back to let's hide that again. Go back to that one. So this is what we put into ChatGPT. So these were the 10 prompts. So talk to a millionaire, act as a millionaire's name, use their mindset, strategies, and communication style. My current challenge is, and insert your challenge, give me a detailed 500-word answer with 3 actionable steps. Okay, you've got instant news research. Find the latest news about whatever company topic. Summarize the 3 most important updates and explain why they matter. That's really good for if you're wanting to find trending or get ahead of like trending companies. So you want to get ahead of trending topics. That would be a good one. You can do it for medical. I'll be honest, I'm not so sure about using it for medical, but the prompt is there, and you can actually upload photos. But again, if you actually type in your ailments into Google, you're probably not going to sleep at night. Let's be honest. Now here we go. I want to learn about this is good. Learn any topic quickly. Okay, rapid learning. And it's the Plato method. I want to learn about whatever the topic is. Identify and summarize the 20% of the key concepts that explain 80% of it, and include examples. So let me see. That's still going. That's still working. Might come back to that one then. Okay, chat with a historical figure. This could be quite amusing. My question is, whatever your question is, insert your question. How would, and then type in the historical figure, respond or solve this based on their philosophy and experience? So the lady used Shakespeare as an example, but you can have anybody. So basically any historical figure that you think might be able to help you. So maybe it could be Isambard Kingdom Brunel, if you've got some sort of bridge building engineering issue that you want solved. You've got some of the best minds. What's his name? Alan thing, and the other guy. All those famous people that I can't think of their names. The famous people, the scientists. So I'd like to ask Carl Sagan. Maybe I could ask him some questions. He was very, very one of my favourite people when I was growing up. Historical figures. We can find out them. We could ask good old King Henry VIII. By George. Let's go for it. You can have it as a writing coach. Now, here's the thing. A lot of times people think that they can spot anything that's created by AI or ChatGPT. Well, this is to proofread my writing above. Fix grammar, improve clarity, and make it sound more natural and confident, keeping a British conversational tone. That's particularly relevant for me, being British. And so, and I actually kind of do. I often will get stuff that I get ChatGPT that is created. I will often say, you are XYZ expert, critique what you've just produced and give reasons for any improvements or alterations. And it does a very, very good job, I have to say. Yes, I've got the viral carousel ideas, so that's good. I'll be using that one later. Project planning, create a full project plan. So put your project or topic, include tasks, deliverables, milestones, and estimated completion times. All these things that we can use ChatGPT for. I love it. Live translator, act as a live translator between language A and language B. Keep cultural nuance and slang and idioms accurate. Really cool. And of course, yes, super simple. Course builder, develop a complete, whatever the course name from beginner to advanced. Act as a PhD expert in whatever the topic is. Include modules, objectives, examples, both short and detailed versions. How cool is that? So that was what I got in here. So these are all the updated prompts that were updated for me, and the video is still generating, which is really annoying. So I might have to put the video out a little bit later on, but can you see what you can use, how you can use this? So anything that you come across, be it on social media or if you're on someone's courses. So of course, I often am attending one of Wayne's live streams, one of his teachings, his 10-minute teachings, which normally go on for half an hour, which is fantastic because what he gives us is gold. I often record it and then I can actually relearn it, but it's got nice little bullet points that create the videos. In fact, I might try and play you one of those actually. Let me see if I've got one. So, no, nothing there. It's like sod's law. I'm never going to be able to find one when I actually want one. Let's go into one. I think I did one before. Always the way when you think you've got one. When you think you got one, you can't quite remember it. What did we do for Facebook marketing for beginners? I did. So here's one I did for the Facebook. For Facebook one. Let me see if I can show you this a little bit better, a little bit bigger, perhaps. Full screen. Oh, right, okay. I can't do it full screen. Not to worry. Not to worry. Let me just share it. Let me just share it so I can just show you what I'm doing. So this one here, it's the daily playbook, and that was a video that's been created. See how cool that is, and that was just on the Facebook daily play. It's still generating my video for the one I ideated. So look, I'll play that video. I'll upload the video later on, but it's just so powerful, so powerful. I love this, and this is AI using it to rapidly increase your capacity for learning, rapidly increase your capacity for sharing that knowledge, because this is how we learn. We learn, we do, and we teach. Okay, that's how we build knowledge. That's how I've been taught the best way to 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 internalize the knowledge. So if you had a book, for example, but there you go, there's a book. So if I had a book and I want to internalize that, I would read it, I would then do it, and then by doing it, I'll understand it, and then I'll be able to teach it. By teaching it, I'll get a much deeper understanding of that. And that's the same with all things. Okay, so that's how we do that. Anyway, I just thought I'd come on live and just share that. I'm just hoping. No, my video's still whirring away creating a video on Notebook LM. But seriously, if you're not using it, you are missing a trick. And the other reason I liked that lady that I was watching, and I'm trying to share another page, is because she's doing something that I really want to do, and that is she's created herself a Substack. Look, so Digital Laura Anderson, there you go. So Digital Laura, thank you. I just found this lady on by total chance on Facebook earlier. No idea about her at all, but she was doing these great little prompts on ChatGPT. So I thought I'd have a quick look, change them into my voice, share them with you. But yeah, no, she's on a Substack, and a Substack is something that I want to do. And I've done that, and I'm not even sure. There she is. That is her. So yeah, so cool stuff. As I don't know her from Adam, but yeah. So you can have websites, you can have school communities. So we've got the Facebook group, the Digital Income Freedom Hub. We've got the schools community, the Digital Income Freedom Hub. So I can create a Substack called the Digital Income Freedom Hub. All these different places are places where we can build community and share and generate all the brilliant know, like, and trust and everything that we like to do. And you know me, I just like to chat on live streams and share what it was I've learned today. So that was it. I did all that because I was, and I've not posted it yet on this platform, but I was like sharpening my axe today, learning stuff that I can put into practice for the next 60 days. You'll see a post and some videos coming out over the next couple of days. Imagine if you went all in the next 60 days. That would take us up to about the 13th or 14th of December. And so that would put you absolutely ahead of the rest of the game in terms of other people will be switched off for Christmas, but you'll have spent 60 days. If you come in all in with me, so not just maybe sometimes, I mean consistent daily action to achieve your goals, all in for 60 days. You won't be reliant on making New Year's resolutions come January the 1st. You will be ready, and your 2026 will look absolutely amazing if you do this now. You can make such a big difference in 60 days. And so 60 days from now, you'll be the 13th or 14th of December, ready for Christmas, your world transformed, and 2026 looking pretty goddamn amazing. So yeah, come join me on that. You're going to see some stuff about that. I'm busy chatting away still. Here we go. Here's the video. Let's go for this. See, isn't that cool? So I'm going to upload that video and so you can see it in all its glory. Super, super cool. So yeah, right. Sorry, I've gone on for way longer than I was expecting to, but yeah, this is it, guys. This is using this information to help share, help explain complex ideas, and also, just to explain what it is you're doing in another way, using another voice that is related to you. Right, that whinge or whinge, that chat is now over. Until tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. If you've got any questions, please do drop them in the comments. As you see, it's Unreal. No AI here. Yeah, let me know any comments in the questions and I can answer them. And of course, come and join me in the Digital Income Freedom Hub. Just message me. I can send you the link and we'll get cracking. All right, take care. See you tomorrow.